Fish and fishermen. So the other day, there was a post that a guy made about what women want. And it was very generic, very stereotypical. And I was like, who in the world told him this is what women want? And so I began to speak as a woman about how I didn't think that his views fit most women. And he responded, you don't ask a fish, you ask a fisherman what you need to catch the fish. So basically, he was saying that he got that information from a man about what women want. And in that analogy, of course, the man is the fisherman and the women are the fish. Now, that's a very interesting analogy because a fish, of course, is an animal. And it's an animal that doesn't have the ability to consent. Women do have the ability to consent. And going fishing can be done for a couple of reasons. It can be done because you need to feed yourself. It can be also done as a hobby. So either this person who's comparing women to a fish wants to get this fish to take pictures of it to prove to his boys that he has prowess, or to put him on his dating profile because he thinks that's going to attract women, which it doesn't usually. Or he wants to mount this dead fish on his wall as a trophy, or he wants to eat the dead fish to nourish himself, or he wants to use the dead fish as a form of relaxation, as a hobby. But either way, no matter which of these four things he tries to do, the fish gets nothing out of this situation. It gets eaten, it gets mounted, it gets in a picture, or it gets used as a distraction. So to put this as an ideal situation for dating, for pursuing a woman, for attraction, for whatever he's trying to put it as, it really shows something about the mindset of men that think this way. First off, they don't see women as human. They don't see women as having consent. And they're using women for their own lust, their own ego, their own needs. And that's it. There's no purpose beyond it. And the fish is also a very temporary situation, because if you eat one fish dinner, you're going to need to eat another one. You know, if you take one fish picture, you're going to need to take another one. If you mount one fish on your wall, you're going to mount something else in the future. So there's no sense of permanence or even a sense of accomplishment beyond the moment. So why would a woman want to have anything to do with a man who sees her as a fish and sees her as a temporary conquest, a distraction, or something just to satisfy his hunger? So I think before men say certain things or type certain things, they should really think about what they're saying, because this is not a good look. And it's one of the reasons why some of the people, some of the men who follow this red pill and this manosphere and this, pickup artist, kind of thinking, are having such a difficult time in the dating world and in trying to find partners for marriage, because it only takes a few seconds of listening to them to realize exactly how they feel about women and exactly how they feel about relationships, and that they believe and actually idolize one-sided relationships where the woman gets nothing out of it at all. The woman is a means to an end for his own benefit, and she's going to be used and discarded. She's going to be consumed, and there's going to be no thought about her consent. Her consent is not even a factor in this situation that he's put himself into. So when you hear certain things, when you read certain things, when you are around certain people, listen to what they're saying. Because if people speak long enough, if they text long enough, they'll tell you who they are. And like Maya Angelou said, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the